after a disastrous morning. It looks okay, but it isn't. This trivial thing, the canopy came off, the canopy cover, but that can be glued back on. The canopy is a bit deformed, but that can be straightened out, sorted out, made to fit, so that's not too bad. Then we come to the worst part, which is here. This piece is cracked, but it can be glued back together. I'll take the wings off first, so that can be glued back in. This plastic covering has come away from the foam, and that needs to be probably heated and then glued back in. See the wing split right across here, but again that's easily repaired. I'll take the wing off and glue that back, but this isn't particularly good. The prop didn't break because it's a folding prop, it just came back like that, but what's happened is the mount's given way, so the motor's loose. So I'll probably have to split it open at the front, take all the motor mount out, check it all over and re-glue it back in. The engine mount had come loose, so to get that completely out I had to take away the plastic covering underneath. The spars, perfectly good condition, so that's good. But let's go back to the motor. I had to dig out half the field, well, not quite half the field, but I had to dig out enough green stuff and mud to get the prop off, and the shaft of the motor had bent. So I've done my best to straighten it. It's not perfect because all I've got is my eye and a pair of pliers. I took this off. This is the adapter, prop adapter. I've also split this wide open, as you can see. So that needs to be glued into there. Still got a little bit of a wobble on it. Both wings ended up being damaged, but the left wing you couldn't see it. So this is the left wing. The wing itself is fine, but where this gap is, it's supposed to have this mounting block. And that goes on like that. And I'll probably put some dowel in there as well just to hold it, give it a bit more strength. So that's one repair on the wing. And the wing with the visible damage, the mounts are okay with that, but you can see it took quite a whack and split here, but that's an easy repair. It just goes together so nicely again, and that will be that wing fixed. So although this wing looks worse, it's actually an easier repair. I've had to take everything out, all its guts came out. I'm going to turn it around the other way. These are all its guts. The guts being the receiver, but it was on Velcro. But I've had to disconnect quite a bit. So I'm not looking forward to putting that all back together. The prop's fine. I think it was saved by the fact it's a folding prop. Hold that tight. Yeah, there's a bit of a wobble on that motor shaft. But it's better than it was. You can't see the wobble, but believe me, there's a bit of wobble on that back plate. Still, yeah, another bit of damage was here, the fuselage. Split. So I've just put the glue on there. I'm going to strap it together. Wipe the glue out. Right. Leave that to dry. What I've done, I've just pushed 2 cocktail sticks so the points are just sticking out from this foam bit that broke off. I will be applying Yoo-Hoo Pour and then pushing each one of those sticks as far as it will go into the wing, just to give it a little bit of extra support. Marry those 2 up again. There we are. Nice and squidgy. Very tacky. What I don't have is something flat to push the sticks in, so I'll use this wool. Okay, so that goes there. I can't do this on camera. I'm going to have to take it off camera. Okay, so I push those cocktail sticks in. I'm just going to finish the job off. Good. And I'm happy with that. Not a problem at all. Bit more of a problem, this one. I suppose I could open it up and use the sticks to put in. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use Yoo-Hoo Pour on it. And then we'll put the old tape on it. So let me go and do that, because there's no way I can do that on camera. Right, so what I've done on this wing is I've used this Yoo-Hoo Pour, twisted the wing, put Yoo-Hoo Pour in the crack, then flipped it over, twisted it the other way, and more Yoo-Hoo Pour in the crack. So I'm pretty happy the whole crack has got Yoo-Hoo Pour in it. Pushed them together, left it for about 3 minutes, and I've pushed these cocktail sticks at an angle through the crack and out the other side, and these 2 go in through the crack as well, and they'll just give it some support, and I'll just nip those off. Now let's get that motor in. Okay, so the motor's back in. Glued all along here, all along on the underside, bound it together with this Velcro strap, and I've also used cocktail sticks in the different sides of the foam on the inside to help lock it all together. So what have I done? I've glued the canopy together. I ran it under boiling hot water to reform it. I had to take these off. I've re-glued them on, glued that back on. So it's actually, it's not perfect, but it's okay. And I've re-glued this piece back on. Okay, I can do some little bit of trimming where it's come up here on the edge a bit too much, so this won't sit. I can do it. The magnet is holding it in. The motor mount and the motor's back in. Still a slight bend on the shaft, but should be okay. Well, those wings went in really easy compared to the aggro I had when I put this together as a first build. Yeah, it went together really easy. I've still got all spaghetti junction hanging underneath it, but it's pretty good at the moment. Yeah, I thought I'd put some tape over that. This stuff. Just run a layer of it over there and over there. Look a bit different. And trim it down. Before I work on spaghetti junction, and what I mean by spaghetti junction is all this lot underneath. got it coming out of different holes. I've got to feed all this lot back through there, take away the extensions, and then it's just a matter of plugging everything back in and taping it all up, and the job's done. Obviously you've got to put the prop back on. The job's finished. I've done all I can do. So that's a repaired crack that was right across here. I pegged it as well, and I've just put this, it's a rubberized tape actually, it's quite strong, but I'll put that over there because I like the look of it, and it sort of covers up a big scar on the plane. So I've stuck one over here just to match. This wing had a broken wing bolt holder, or channel actually, because the holder's inside the fuselage. So that's been glued on and pegged as well. As you can see, it's gone together pretty well, Motor came loose, so that's now been put back on. It's a slightly bent shaft. I've tried to bend it, but it's still got a little wobble, but it doesn't cause too much vibration even at full power. I've checked everything out. Flaps, ailerons, rudder and elevator all work. Centre of gravity is spot on, which is excellent. New tape across here, Velcro, the 2 screws that hold the wing together went in, no trouble at all. And that's it, she's ready to go. So I think I've got this one ready, I've got the Hawker ready, which had a reversed elevator on it. Okay, so I'll see you up the field. Thanks for watching, stay safe, stay well, cheers.